In a very busy small village near a quiet town, nestled between rolling hills, stood a modest funeral home owned by a compassionate director named Samuel. Known for his gentle demeanor and attentive care, Samuel often found solace in his faith as he navigated the emotional currents of grief with families. One rainy afternoon, a woman named Margaret walked into his office, her face etched with sorrow. Her husband had passed unexpectedly, and she felt adrift in a sea of despair. Samuel welcomed her with warmth, offering her a seat and a cup of tea. He listened as she shared her memories, tears spilling down her cheeks. Sensing her deep sorrow, Samuel remembered a resource he had come to cherish, the Favorable Spin-offs online Christian store, which offered prayer boxes and prayer pearls designed to uplift and comfort those in mourning. He carefully retrieved a beautifully crafted prayer box from his shelf, its lid adorned with intricate designs.
This is a prayer box. You can write your prayers, your hopes, and your grief on these slips of paper and place them inside. It's a way to surrender your burdens to God.
Margaret's eyes lit up with a flicker of hope as she imagined filling the box with her thoughts and prayers. He then introduced her to the prayer pearls, a shiny little round stone that served as a tactile reminder of her intentions. Each pearl represented a prayer, a moment of remembrance, or an act of gratitude. Margaret smiled softly, realizing she could carry a piece of her husband with her, keeping his spirit alive in her heart for as long as she could. Samuel also handed her a fasting and prayer booklet.
Sometimes fasting can bring clarity and peace. It allows us to focus on what truly matters.
Pair it with prayer, and you'll find strength during this time of morning prayer.
Touched by his kindness, Margaret felt a sense of connection and purpose. She left the funeral home not just with plans for her husband's service, but with tools to navigate her grief. As the days turned into weeks, Margaret embraced the prayer box and pearls. Each prayer she wrote and each pearl she touched brought her comfort and reminded her of her husband's love. With Samuel's guidance, she learned to honor her grief, transforming it into a journey of healing. At the memorial service, as she spoke his name, Margaret felt a warmth surround her, an assurance that love endures beyond loss. Samuel watched from the back, grateful that he could provide not just services, but hope and solace in Margaret's darkest of times.